Hello and welcome to ECN. We deliver, you decide.
Trump promises Christian nationalist agenda at Believers Summit, attacks Harris on immigration and faith.
Hello and welcome to ECN, your premium digital news source where we deliver the latest and most impactful stories. Today, we bring you a detailed report on Donald Trump's recent speech at the Turning Point USA Believers Summit, where he made bold promises and launched sharp attacks on Vice President Kamala Harris. Speaking to an enthusiastic audience at the Turning Point USA Believers Summit, Donald Trump assured his supporters that if he secures a second term, they won't have to vote anymore after 2024. Trump's statement, suggesting a fix so profound that future voting might become unnecessary, was met with concerns about its anti-democratic implications. Even Fox News host Laura Ingraham encouraged Trump to clarify his remarks, but he continued to repeat the promise. Trump's speech painted him as a divinely protected savior of his supporters' vision for America, while portraying Kamala Harris as a ruthless persecutor of patriotic believers. This rhetoric, combined with his promise to fix the system, signals his intention to implement a Christian nationalist autocracy, an agenda ardently sought by his most fervent followers. In his speech, Trump accused the Biden-Harris administration of weaponizing the government against Christians. He revived an attack circulating in right-wing media that falsely casts Harris as anti-Catholic. This narrative dates back to her questioning of Trump judicial nominee Brian Buescher in 2018, where she scrutinized his membership in the Knights of Columbus for its opposition to reproductive and LGBTQ rights. Trump accused Harris of being militantly hostile toward Americans of faith and making claims about her policies on transgender rights and forced medical practices that inflame his base. The Harris agenda is an agenda for national destruction, he said, contrasting it with what he called the agenda for national renewal and greatness. Vice President Kamala Harris, during her rally in Atlanta, sought to counter Trump's narrative by highlighting her record as California Attorney General, where she prosecuted transnational gangs, drug cartels, and human traffickers. She blamed Trump for sabotaging a bipartisan border bill for political gain, accusing him of prioritizing his interests over national security. In this campaign, I will proudly put my record against his any day, Harris declared, urging Trump to debate her directly. The Harris campaign also released a video to counter Trump's attacks, emphasizing her support for increased Border Patrol agents and new technology to block fentanyl, contrasting it with Trump's actions. Trump's speech at the Believers Summit, which featured prominent Christian nationalist figures, reinforced the idea that America is in a religious war. He promised to create a federal task force to investigate anti-Christian bias, framing it as a way to protect his supporters' ideology against abortion, LGBTQ rights, and other progressive policies. The summit emphasized turning America towards a Christian nationalist government, a vision that dismisses democracy in favor of religious rule. This rhetoric aligns with Trump's base, which views political adversaries as unhuman and part of a cosmic battle between good and evil. Trump's statements have sparked fears about the erosion of democratic principles and the potential for increased political violence. His promise to fix the system, an assurance that Christians won't need to vote again, underscores his appeal to a base that seeks to impose their religious beliefs on the nation. As Harris's campaign gains momentum, the stark contrast between the two candidates' visions for America is becoming increasingly apparent. Trump's reliance on religious and authoritarian rhetoric aims to consolidate his base, while Harris focuses on countering these narratives with her record and policy proposals. Say no to drugs. One life, one choice. Thank you for tuning in to ECN. Stay informed, stay engaged, and if you found this update insightful, please share, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth news coverage. We deliver, you decide.